What's up? I'm back. I know I hadn't been on YouTube for a long time, but it was because my laptop broke. I didn't have a laptop for a few months, but then I did get a new laptop, but then I was just focusing on other things like trying to get a new job, you know, job hunting. And then I was also like hella lazy and unmotivated because I was like trying to find a job, you know, I didn't really want to make videos. And I was just focusing on that, and then I did get a new job, so I was working 2 jobs. And I was like extra lazy and just didn't want to do shit. And then holidays came around and I was working 2 jobs during the holiday, and that was annoying as fuck. But now that's done and I'm back ready to make videos, so let's do this. So today I'm going to show you guys how to put on strip lashes. I know lash extensions are a really big thing right now, but if you're like me that still fucks with strip lashes, this video is for you. So if you're a beginner wanting to learn how to put lashes, or you've been trying to put lashes on but it's just not working out, like they're not sticking, or whatever the issue is, hopefully this video will help you. So let's get started. As you can see, I don't have any lashes on right now, not even mascara, nothing, because I wanted to show you guys exactly how I do everything step by step. So things you're going to need are obviously your lashes. I'm going to be using the Cocoa Lashes in Amore. And then you're gonna need your eyelash glue. I use the Duo brush on adhesive. I like the brush on. It's so much easier to apply to the strip, or like the band, whatever y'all want to call it. It's so much easier than the tube. I don't like using the tube. I feel like I just don't like it. And tweezers are optional. You don't have to use these. If you're a beginner, I would recommend them because I feel like it's so much easier to apply. I don't know how girls can just put it on with their fingers. Like, I can't do that shit, especially with nails on. So that's optional. And then eyelash curler. This is the Shiseido eyelash curler. That is also optional. You don't have to curl your lashes, but I like to because I feel like they blend more when I put on the lashes. They blend with the lashes, you know? And then, of course, mascara. Any kind you prefer. I definitely would recommend mascara before putting on the lashes, because I feel like if you don't put on mascara, it just looks weird. So yeah, consider this step. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is curl my lashes. So I'm just going to curl each eye. I usually do it twice on each eye. It's not really like, you don't really have to do it twice. You can just do it as many times as you want. Once is fine, but I just like mine to be really curled. So just one more time on each eye. Okay, so that's that, and then I'll get my mascara and start applying my mascara. It can be any mascara you want. I'm gonna use my Mexican mascara, y'all know. I always use this one. Most of the mascaras I own are these Mexican ones, because when my family members go to Mexico, you know, they always bring me back these mascaras, so I just have a bunch of them, and I like how they work, so I use those. You can use whatever you want, but I'm just gonna apply some mascara, and I usually do a couple coats, probably like 3 or 4, and I use like different mascaras, but you can use the same mascara and do 3-4 coats with the same mascara. You don't have to use different mascara, but that's just how I like to do it. So this first mascara I used is this one right here. It's, I don't know, like Super Lash Mascara by Apple. I don't know, it just has an apple on it, so. Oh, it's almond. It's almond. And then this next one, I'm going to use this one. This is also the Super Lash Mascara, but this one is avocado. So I'm just going to put this one on for my second coat. And then for my third coat, I'm just going to switch it up, not use a Mexican mascara. I'm going to use this Marc Jacobs mascara. I actually like how this one works. It looks really nice. now I'm going to open my lashes. So once you open your lashes, you can use your tweezers to take it off from this little plastic thing. So I just do that. You have to be very careful though, not to rip the lashes. So if you're gonna do it, just grab it from like the very corner up here and just pull slightly. Don't pull from the actual lashes because that'll like rip the lashes. So just be really careful and just slowly pull it off. Got one, and then just pull the other one off as well. So once I take it out of the packaging, I'm going to place it right on my eye so I know if I need to trim or not. Let's get it a little closer. I feel like I'm going to have to trim it just a little bit because it is kind of long right here in the front, and if they're too long for your eye shape, it will be kind of annoying. It'll be pokey and uncomfortable, so just make sure you trim them to your eye shapes. So I'm gonna have to trim it just a little bit. So then I'm gonna get my scissors. And when you are gonna trim, make sure you're trimming from the end of the lashes. Don't trim the front right here because it'll just fuck up the whole lash because they go from short to long, you know? So just make sure you're cutting it from the very end. And I like to do a little bit at a time, just like very little, so then I can put it back in my eye, see how much I need, if I need to trim more, or if it fits perfectly. You don't want to trim too much, and then you just lost some lashes. There you go. Okay, you guys can't see that, but I'm just cutting like a very small piece from the end, and then just a small piece from the other eyelash. So then I'm just gonna apply it back on my eye and see if it's good. Okay, yeah, I think that's fine. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my glue. So I just dip it in, swipe, and just apply to, oh shit, I already fucked it. Just apply to the band. And you don't want to put too much or too little. I know that's not very helpful, but you'll know, like if it's super wet, that means you put like way too much. And just make sure it's like really coated just on the lash. Like I just dip it in one swipe and just put that on my lash, and that's like good enough. So you don't have to put a bunch. Okay. And make sure to put extra glue, not like extra, but just put a little more on the corners because that's where it tends to not stick as much. So just put a little extra on the corners, and then we're gonna let that sit. And then I'm just going to do the same thing for the other lash. Just dip it once and then swipe. Oh shit. And then just apply it to the lash. Okay, so we're just going to let those sit until they're dry and then move on to the next step. So while the lashes were drying, I decided just to get myself a glass of wine, you know, just to relax and just chilling, making a video, you know. And I have this Scopa. I got this when I went wine tasting with my boyfriend. And you know, I want to be fancy and use a Scopa, not like a regular cup. So the lashes are still drying. You know, it takes a while. People say like, oh, 30 seconds, like, you know. You just have to be watching them. It does not take 30 seconds, you know, just watch them. And then if you want to like test it, see if it's dry. So you can just grab it and like grab your tweezers and just like kind of like poke it. If it's wet, that means like it still needs to dry, but if it's like sticky, then that means like you're good. I'm just gonna leave them a little longer. So in the meantime, can we just talk about like my background? Like, I just rearranged my room, and I just love how I set this up. So I have my Drake candle my boyfriend gave me, and then I have this little Drake frame with this little VIP thing when we went to the Drake concert, and 2 portraits of my boyfriend, and then just our ticket. And then, you know, my Hemp's lotions. This is my favorite Hemp's lotion. It's the milk and honey. Oh my god, it smells like a candle, like, you know, like a birthday cake, or like the birthday cake candle, you know, like that kind of smell. It's so good. Every time I smell it, I'm like, oh. And then I have this one. It's the peppermint and sugar plum. These are my 2 favorite ones. This one smells so good. So yeah, I have those, and then I have this cute little thing that says Analox. I know it's kind of hard to see because there's a glare because of the light, but let me just take it out and show you guys. Like, this is so cute. Oh shit. Oh, well, it had this like at sign, you know, like at Analox. It's so cute, and it lights up. I just haven't put batteries in it, but I just love that. Oh shit, I put it backwards. But yeah, that's that. And then I just have a picture of my niece right here. You can't really see that. And then I have just this little bag. I love this bag. It's like the cutest bag ever. Like, I don't even know what I got it for. I didn't really need it, but I was like, I have to buy that. Like, I'm buying it. And I bought it. And yeah. So, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that because I just love it. And I love it as my background too, you know. So, okay, the lashes are dry now, so now we are ready to apply them. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my lashes with my tweezers. And then when I apply them, I like to center in the middle first, so glue like the middle part. Sorry, the middle part first, and then do the outer corner and inner corner. There's not really an order, that's just like how I like to do it. You can do it however you want. If you're a beginner, you can follow these steps, see if it works for you. But eventually, when you start getting more into putting on eyelashes, you're gonna figure out what works for you and how you like to do it. So that's how I like to do it. So I'm just gonna put that on. So I just put it in the middle. I know it looks like it's on, but it's not on yet. I'm just gonna do the outer corner. And you want to try to do it as close to your lash line as possible, because sometimes it gets stuck like above your lash line and it just makes the lash look crooked. So just make sure it kind of like you glue it on right on your lash line, or just like slightly above it. So that's that. And then we're gonna put the other one on. Every time I put lashes on, I feel like they look different on me. I don't know why. I feel like they're just 2 different lashes. I don't know if that's just me. I don't know if you guys can see it that way, but I don't know. I just feel like it looks weird. But oh my god, the lashes like put the whole look together. I'm like, oh, I feel like myself again. And if you let them dry for the right amount of time, they're gonna be so easy to just put on. They're gonna glue on super quick and super easy. You won't have any struggle with it. So just make sure the glue is dry. So again, you can use your tweezer and just like test it out, see if it's tacky. If it's not, just let it sit for a little longer. So when you put on the lashes, you can add mascara after just to blend them together. I personally don't like to do that. I don't like to put mascara on after because I just don't like having any mascara on my lashes. I don't know why, I just don't like to. So that's just me. If you want to do that, you can. I feel like it doesn't really make a difference either, but that's totally up to you. So that's the end of that. I hope you guys liked it. If you thought this was helpful, you already know, give it a thumbs up, you know, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Definitely comment, like tell me what you guys want to see, what I should do next, because I really need ideas, so let me know. And if you guys want to know what I have on my lips, it is the Anastasia liquid lipstick in Insomniac. You're welcome. Saturday night and I was up in the spot. Looked at my watch and it was 11 o'clock. So I looked up and what did I see? About 11, 12 ladies in the VIP. Couple hundred other people having fun like me.